Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K channel, and with us today we have Cassie from Club 85. Welcome to the
Hello.
channel.
You're right, thank you.
Wonderful to have Cassie with us. Today's video is a band I've never heard of, but I pretty much certain Andy and Kirk have. I have no idea, Cassie, you may have. I have no idea, but I'm completely outside of my element here. So let's go check out today's video. Okay, there we go. That was a cheerful little number, wasn't it? For a third, got me really in an exciting mood. Okay, anyone want to name the band?
Neurosis. Oakland, California, the inventors of the post-metal genre.
I didn't need all that. You just had to name the band, Kirk. Jesus Christ, showing off there. You are correct, though. Of course you are. That was Neurosis and A Sun That Never Sets. Let's throw it over to Cassie first. Thoughts?
Yeah, I've definitely not heard of them before. I quite liked it actually. I kind of had like a bit of a doomy kind of gothy stoner feel to it. It's very sludgy and unstructured, but all still kind of worked, and you kind of just floated along to it, if you get what I mean. I didn't really get any standout points, I must say. It was just kind of noise you zone out to for me, but good noise that you zone out to. I'll definitely check them out and see what else they've got. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Andy, what's your thoughts?
Andy's mentioned many times on this channel, but I've never heard them, and I wouldn't take them as a guess. But yeah, like Cassie, I'm going to check them out because Kirk will have some recommendations, I'm sure, as to where to start. I mean, I've noted down that was not being a particular fan of this genre. That was sort of an original sound, sort of vocally and musically. Reminded me a little bit of 34.788% by My Dying Bride. You know, the way they approached that particular album, being a doom band. I mean, the tempo was almost funereal, wasn't it? It was very, very slow, surprisingly slow. But I really liked it. I mean, there's lots to think about from that. There's like a recorder at the intro, like a single note passage, and then it goes into some very unusual chord sounds. But yeah, there's a variation of the vocals as well, some spoken word parts. It goes a bit higher and more anguish sounding in the voice. And the video had a really good look as well. But I will certainly be looking into Neurosis because it's a band that I've heard of, and as you say, Kirk, purveyors of post-metal, post-doom. Very, very famous, but not one I've checked out before. I enjoyed that a lot.
Okay. Kirk?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those bands like Meshuggah and Korn and Dillinger Escape Plan where people had to invent a genre name just to describe their sound because other bands started sounding like them. So this isn't one of the best songs. They're a lot heavier than that normally. But I think Cassie used a great word there to describe it, unstructured. You don't know what's going to happen next, like that eerie industrial loop at the beginning. Like you said, it's almost like a single note recorder. And then there's not even any hi-hat there. This is in between the kick and the snare. And you're like, what's going on here? And then
I fell asleep.
Well, we'll come to that. And you've got this like buzz bass, and normally the vocals, he is coughing up blood, screaming his lungs out. So that was a bit more, he projected his voice a bit differently. I mean, you could even call that highbrow, I know it's a terrible term, like highbrow art metal, can't you? Definitely got a doom feel to it. That genre is really, it's like they've taken sludge and doom and just added Swans and Joy Division and Susie and the Banshees even, and Celtic Frost and weird krautrock, and then they've just come up with this. They don't like the term post metal. They just say, oh, this is us, this is what it sounds like. But because a lot of bands haven't ripped them off but taken influence, clearly we've needed to give it a name. So yeah, Andy, start with the 1992 album Souls at Zero. That is a game changer for heavy music. Bit faster than that and a lot more avant-garde, but really aggressive, because this band were originally a crossover hardcore type thrash band before they pioneered this genre.
Ooh. Okay. I guess it's down to me then to wrap this up. I like the bass line. I like the bass line. That was cool. The rest of it, I was really bored. I have to be honest. I got the intro. It took a bit long, and I was like, okay, is this kind of funeral doom? I picked it because obviously, Kirk, you've mentioned Neurosis so many times on this channel. I'm like, okay, they came up when I did a search because I was like, I need to find something for Andy. give me a list of top 10 Doom bands. And so I found this video that had all the listings of Doom bands, and Neurosis was amongst it. I'm like, right, we're picking it, we're having it on it. And the reason I picked this song is because a lot of the others were over 10 minutes long, and I'm like, I can't do it. No, sorry guys, I can't do a 10-minute Doom song today. Not happening. So this was 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, I can handle that. But for me, I got really bored really quickly. I do have to say that I started vibing a little bit as it went on, because obviously his vocal structure, he got more intense as the song went on, and it brought layers, and then it felt like there was layers to the track that was kind of building. So that made it a bit more interesting, but it took far too long for me to get into, and that's probably why I am not a Doom guy. Doom songs seem to be very slow, and they take a while to get going. And I don't do that. I like to get in there and get energy and just kind of go with stuff. So not for me, unfortunately, but I get why people would like it. So there you go, Neurosis and A Sun That Never Sets. Now, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.